అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. గురుభ్యో నమః. Today we are going to start the yoga class. It is part of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma, Yoga, Dhyana Abhyasa and Ahara. This is a 2 weeks course. I'll introduce our Guruji and the team, and after Vande Mataram and then Prarthana. So let us request Chala Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayajasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyosna Pulakitayaminim, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadhura Bhashinim, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదాలండి చాలా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now let us request Venkata Narayana garu to chant Prarthana, please.
1 minute meditation followed by Omkar 3 times. गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम।
ధన్యవాదములండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. Now I'll introduce our Guruji and his team, Dr. CSR Prabhu garu, Dr. Chivukula Srirama Prabhu garu has held prestigious positions with Government of India and various institutions. He retired as Director General of National Informatics Center, NIC, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, New Delhi. Has worked in various capacities at TCS, CMC, TES, Telco, and he was also an international resource faculty for the programs of Asian Productivity Organization, APO, and represented India on international panel at Venture 2004 held by APO at Osaka, Japan. He taught and researched at the University of Central Florida, Orlando, and also had a brief stint as consultant at NASA. Dr. Prabhu garu was unanimously elected and served as chairman of Computer Society of India, Government Hyderabad chapter, and he obtained his master degree from electronic engineering. Excuse me. With a specialization in computer science from Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. After a bachelor degree in electronics and communication engineering at Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad in 1976. He has guided a large number of students' research projects as master level and has published several papers. And he is the president of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapeeth, chairman, and he is the course academic director also of this course. So with this brief introduction, I will request him to start the webinar, please.
Okay, can you all see me and hear me clearly? Can you
Yes.
focus on my image? Can you see me? Hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh. 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 नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशर्षिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहित प्रज्ञानिघन प्रत्यगर्धो सोऽहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। Kanan Bob Garu, Chitti Babu Garu, and my dear participants, I will give you a introduction for about 10 minutes before we start the yoga class. The course which we are offering from today onwards for the next 2 weeks is meant for achieving perfect health. That is health without medicines. Today, everybody has health problems. Of course, some of you are yoga teachers. So you can learn this course for teaching to your students better way. But some of you are not yoga teachers, you are normal practitioners. Whosoever it is, even for myself, to maintain health perfectly, we require minimum 5 principles. The health is affected or influenced or the cause of ill health is from 5 principles. What are they? First is stress. Number 1 is stress. Stress means mental stress. That means anxiety, fear, worry, anger, jealousy, greed, all these kind of negative emotions. So when you are subjected to stress, it leads to high blood pressure, heart beats very fast, heart also will be affected. And also your organs, even pancreas, liver, all organs are badly affected by stress. I came to know recently that stress is the root cause for all diseases. That is why it is called psychosomatic diseases category. Psycho means mind, soma means body. Psychosomatic disorders means disorders which are originating from the mind and affecting the body. The reason for that is the manomaya kosha, when it is affected either from your own activities in this life or in the previous lives, those karma, that's called karma, that will affect the pranamaya kosha and the annamaya kosha. We have 5 koshas: Anandamaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, and Annamaya kosha. So Annamaya kosha is the physical body. The symptoms which you see in your physical body as diseases are not exactly originating in the physical body alone. They are originating in the mental body and coming through pranic body and then into the physical body. So stress is the most important cause for all the problems. So now the question arises whether we can totally avoid stress. That is not possible. Even if you want to join this course, in order to enter into the session, you are subjected to certain amount of stress to give the passcode as CNS 2020 and so on. So stress cannot be avoided completely, but you should know how to recover from it. Of course, the best way to tackle stress is to overcome it by solving the problem. When you are afraid that whether you will miss the class, so if you do the necessary action to join the class, then the fear of missing the class is not there anymore. But there are many other stresses which are not so easy. Like you may lose a job, or you may lose your life, one astrologer told me that I will live only for another next 2 years, 2.5 years. Another astrologer told me if I survive that, then I can live up to next 10 years. So these kind of things will cause stress. So there is no point in getting affected by such fears. You can live any long or you can die anytime depending on the circumstances, how you manage things or how things happen to you. So how to recover from stress? Having gone affected by stress, already you are in stress and you have to recover. So for that we have techniques in yoga, only in yoga, nowhere else. Anyway, let me first continue with the 5 causes. First cause is stress. Second cause is pollution, air pollution. And most of the places are highly polluted areas and the lungs are getting affected. And that will lead to damage of not only lungs, but all other organs. So that is the second major cause of diseases. Less oxygen supply due to pollution is leading to hypoxia condition, lower oxygen than what is required, which will result in so many new diseases like obesity, asthma, eosinophilia. And a lot of people are dying out of this. A lot of people are dying out of stress. A lot of people are dying out of pollution. And the third cause of health diseases, ill health or disease is endocrine gland secretion, hormone secretion. If you have thyroid problem, that means you have hyperthyroid or hypothyroid. Too much of thyroid gland secretions or too less. Similarly, if you have the pancreas not working, hypopancreas, which means insulin will not be produced adequately. So similarly, liver, adrenal glands, the sexual glands, so all these are affected by hormone imbalance. That is, if your body is having hormone imbalance, then you will have n number of problems. So the fourth, I told you 3 causes. There are totally 5. The fourth cause is lack of any exercise. Your sedentary lifestyle. You are sitting whole day, doing nothing. In other words, you're doing something. You are sitting on a good chair. Now also some people are sitting on a nice chair, nice sofa or nice revolving chair. And they are relaxing. There is no physical activity. I don't know how they are going to practice yoga on that chair. We are going to do practice yoga now. So whole day, morning till night, people are sitting in a comfortable chair. And after that, they will eat and sleep, and they will be eating all through the day. This is kind of lifestyle. Some people eat 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, eat or drink in a day. And all this will automatically result in body becoming ineffective, lazy, and getting all kinds of disorders like obesity and so on. And to add it all, in the companies, in the jobs, they're sitting all day, and in between they will break for lunch or for cigarette. I've seen even females, fat females, coming out of offices in breaks and smoking cigarettes on the road. It is so shameful. They not only sit whole day and become very fat by eating all very fatty food, but they're also smoking to add to the problem. Even females are smoking. It is very shocking and a most lamentable thing that is happening today. Of course, they all drink, and alcohol is poisonous. It is actually poison. Then the fifth cause is the impurities, contaminations inside our body. That is, you are eating food the food which you are eating is grown in farms which are infected with pesticides and fertilizers. The soil is already damaged. And you are eating that kind of food. And you are eating contaminated items of oil, harmful, dangerous, like when you eat a samosa or mirchi bhaji, that oil which is being used is recycled many times, at least 4 times, 5 times. It is poisonous to eat anything deep fried in that kind of oil. But people are rushing in hundreds and thousands. They also rush in hundreds and thousands to liquor shops. Whole day and night they'll be drinking. So all these are finally going to contaminate your body so much that you're going to get new diseases and you're going to die very fast. I'm 71. I have no health problems. I can share my health reports to any one of you. My sugar levels are better than a young man of 25 years. My HbA1c is 5.4. My liver function or my blood pressure or even my cholesterol, they're all in normal levels, thanks to yoga and my diet. We'll discuss about diet also. Now, these 5 causes, which I have explained to you, are the root cause of all health problems in the world today, apart from infectious diseases, contagious diseases like COVID or any other disorders. So, for these 5 problems, we have solutions in yoga system, only in yoga system and no other system. I'll tell you why. Because any other system like allopathy, homeopathy, or Unani, or best is of course Ayurveda, there are partial solutions for this, for not all the 5. Like for example, cleaning the body, it is possible only in Ayurveda and yoga. In Ayurveda, it is possible through Panchakarma, through various herbs, medications. In yoga, with no herbs, no medication, only water and air and salt. Okay, now I'll explain how yoga has 5 solutions for these 5 causes of health problems. For stress, yoga has solution like Shavasana. Recently, one of the medical doctors, Dr. A. Suryanarayana, who returned from UK after a long stint in UK, he joined us and he is the advisor for this course. He may not be there online right now, but he will join us sometimes. He has learned yoga from me in here where I am sitting. And he told, after learning the sessions for a few days, he told me that the Shavasana and Yoga Nidra are the most powerful, most beneficial techniques after other asanas and Sukshma. The reason for that is there is total removal of stress. And then he told me that stress is the root cause of almost all the disorders of health today. So if you can remove stress, if you are deeply relaxed and happy and positive, then you have no problems. So in yoga, we have Shavasana, we have Yoga Nidra, we have Pranayamam, we have Omkaram meditation, we have Soham meditation, we have Antarmaunam, we have Ajapajam. All these are the stress relieving techniques. So if you practice these techniques, you will be free from stress, guaranteed. So automatically the consequences of stress like high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and other disorders will be removed, will be eliminated and prevented. Prevention is better than cure, as you know. The second technique in yoga, which is essential for the second cause. What is second cause? Pollution. Of course, you may say, how can yoga help in reducing pollution? You cannot reduce pollution outside. Pollution outside can be reduced by planting more trees, going to outskirts. I am staying in a apartment complex, which you can see here. This is called Rajapushpa Eterna. So this is a apartment complex in the outskirts. It is at financial district, which is outskirts of Gachibowli. The Gandipet Lake is just about 1 kilometer or less from here. And I stay in 14th floor, which is free from all pollution. Of course, a little bit pollution may come upside, but this area is pollution free. Of course, even more pollution free zones exist, like Pragati resorts, but it's very far from the city. And in city, we have gardens like Indira Park, Sanjeevaya Park. Of course, they are also now getting polluted. Trees, more trees, the lesser pollution, because trees will absorb carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So you cannot change these things by yoga, but you can change your own lung functioning through yoga. How to remove more carbon dioxide from your lungs and how to take more oxygen into your lungs. This is taught in our pranayama. Bhastrika pranayama, Kapalabhati, and Anulom Vilom. Ashtakumbhakas are there. And we also have the same word, Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhana, both mean same thing, left to right and right to left, in different ratios of inhalation. We'll be doing some of these things. So this will eliminate the effect of pollution into your lungs. The lungs will be purified, and once the lungs are purified, the heart also will be strengthened. So this is the second. Third is what? Endocrine glands, hormone balance. So that is coming out of glands like thyroid, pituitary, pancreas, adrenal, liver. So these glands, their functioning naturally, if it is restored to normalcy, then hormone imbalance will be removed. Like, for example, through Sarvangasana, it is possible to restore the thyroid gland to normalcy. And similarly, through Bhastrika Pranayama and also through Nabhi Chakra Shuddhi asanas, we can restore the pancreas, liver to normal. As I can show you my medical reports, those who are interested can see, all my parameters are normal. So that is possible through asanas, yoga asanas. There are at least 84 asanas. I was doing 125 asanas previously, but nowadays it is reduced. In my book, you can see the books which are shared to you. You can see the yoga asanas book. All the asanas are there. We will be covering those asanas in the same sequence in our course. And pranayama also we will be covering. And meditations, which I have discussed, we will be covering. And then the next principle is the sedentary lifestyle, how people are sitting without doing any exercise all day and then going to sleep after eating fatty food or smoking and drinking. So for this, we have Yogic Sukshma Vyayama. There is one book in the group which has already been shared by Colonel Babu. And in that book, the exercises are given for whole body from top to bottom, and we will be doing some of those things also. And then, of course, we'll have the final item, the fifth process, that is the contamination of the body with pesticides and other things coming from outside. For this, there are two remedies. One is the Shatkarmas, cleaning of the body through cleaning techniques like we have the stomach cleaning called Gajakarni, or vomiting the water after drinking. Then we have the intestine cleaning, Shankha Prakshalana will be doing those things. Then we have the nose cleaning, which is Jalaneti, and also Sutraneti will not be doing in this course. So if you get the Jalaneti vessel through internet, Jalaneti, remember, procure that Jalaneti vessel. I will be showing you the Jalaneti technique in a day or two, morning, first thing in the morning. Similarly, that is for particles inside the nasal cavity. Then in the stomach and the intestines, there we have basically three sources of problems. One is this part above the throat. Second is below the throat up to the stomach. Third is below the stomach up to the reproductive organs. That is the intestines, gallbladder, liver, pancreas, and also the reproductive organs. So these three parts of the body can be cleaned. The word Shankha is conch. So top to bottom. Top is mouth, bottom is rectum. In between we have intestines and also the alimentary canal total. So Shankha Prakshalana is the ultimate final Brahmastram for cleaning the entire body, organs, all the three regions from top to bottom. So in the Sukshmayama, we have exercises for all organs of the body. In the Shatkarmas, we clean all organs of the body. So for 5 problems or sources of ill health, I have shown you 5 different solutions in yoga. The same are not available in any other system. Of course, Ayurveda and yoga are closely connected. They are not different. They are the same. Previously, they were the same, but now they are independent. But they are connected. All other systems like allopathy, they don't understand all this. They operate on a different mode. I'm not saying they are wrong. They operate in certain conditions, certain assumptions, which are okay to that extent. Like emergency management, allopathy is very effective today. Ayurveda is defunct. It was having emergency and surgery and everything, but gradually all that was lost over a period of time. Now allopathy has taken over. In fact, the surgical instruments in allopathy are copied from Ayurveda. Sushruta Samhita. Okay, now I have given you the 5 Panchashila, 5 principles of ill health and health. The counteraction to ill health is health principles. What are they? First is stress removal through mental relaxation, through various techniques like Shavasana, Yoga Nidra, Pranayama, Dhyana. I have put one video on techniques of Dhyana also. You might have seen by now in the group. These are the techniques used for removing the stress. Then the second is the pollution in the body, in the lungs. Pranayama, various techniques of pranayama, both Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga. The third is glands, endocrine gland, hormonal imbalance that can be counteracted through yoga asanas. Of course, asanas also give flexibility, agility, youth. The more flexible your body is, the more youthful and more energetic and more healthy you're going to. And then we have the overall overhauling of the body through Sukshma Vyayama, all exercises from top to bottom. And then finally we have the cleaning of the body through the Shatkarmas. I told you just now, there are 2 methods in which you can maintain the cleanliness of the body. First method is the cleaning, which even after you clean, if you again put filthy things, again same thing will happen. So how do you make sure that you don't put again filthy things into your body? That is, you have to make sure that whatever you consume through your mouth is pure. For that, we have a diet plan, which we have shared with you. I hope you have seen it. I will explain it to you a little bit. As we told you just now, the body is contaminated through poisonous substances like pesticides coming into the body through the food which we eat. Like, the fertilizers and pesticides are used for growing rice, wheat, vegetables, dal, pulses, etc., etc. So now there are new techniques of agriculture. Not new, they are old actually, ancient techniques. They belong to a period of time when there were no fertilizers and pesticides. Human being has existed for about 100,000 years, 1 lakh years. Pesticides and fertilizers came into vogue only recently, the so-called Green Revolution. And it was a bad revolution to damage the health. So to get more yield, people have adopted illegal, improper methods like putting more fertilizers and more pesticides into the soil and using breeds of rice like Sona Masuri, BPT, Bapatla. That word BPT is a lab model name. It's not a natural rice. Bapatla is something, that is the lab name. Sona Masuri is also not a natural breed. Lab produced and with high pesticides and fertilizers. So by eating that kind of food, your body will be contaminated. So we have given you guidelines what to eat, how to eat. You should eat food which is grown in natural farming using cow-based agriculture, Go-Adharita Krishi. That is using cow dung and cow urine only, not pesticides and fertilizers. Of course, organic food is also very popular, but organic need not be cow-based because it can be goat-based or it can be hen-based, in which case it will not be completely beneficial, partly beneficial, because cow-based agriculture will give more minerals like zinc, magnesium, etc. than non-cow organic agriculture. So, of course, non-cow organic agriculture is better than the fertilizer pesticide-based agriculture and horticulture, but cow-based agriculture is more superior. So, coming finally to the rice breeds, the Sona Masuri is dangerous. It is the cause of your diabetes and blood pressure and obesity and all the problems we have discussed just now. Desi rice varieties are there, original native Desi rice. So some of them are red, some of them are black, some of them are white rice. So like for example, if you take a rice called Navara, that is I think Oriya rice, the Sanskrit word is Nivarini. If you eat that rice by following correct procedure, by soaking it previous night and all that, it will give you tremendous health. It will give you perfect health. Just by eating that, people are able to reduce the sugar levels and cholesterol levels. I am eating only that. Or its close substitute, which is not red, which is white, is Bahurupi. And we also have other rice called Kolakar, meant for females' health. And then we have Kala Bhati, black rice. They are slightly more expensive. Maybe they are sometimes double or less than double, but they're worth it. Now there is a true revolution of Desi agricultural and cow-based agricultural practices throughout the country. Now many farmers are adopting this. People like Subhash Palekar and Rajiv Dikshit, these people are promoting this kind of food. And I am also eating those kind. And even the vegetables and dals and other things should be taken only from cow-based agriculture. You can get it from your own channels in your own city or town, where such shops may be there. If those who are in Hyderabad, they can buy from Emerald shop at Indira Park, opposite to Ramakrishna Mission, Domargura. So they are selling all these products. They are also encouraging other farmers to grow these things in this way. And they are also operating one restaurant where I eat quite often, using only these kind of rice and dal and using mustard oil, very little though. It is very healthy food. They have given a guarantee that if you eat this food for 45 days, you will be liberated from high blood pressure, diabetes, and so many other problems, cholesterol and so on. So in this course, we are expecting you to switch over to that kind of food. We have given you the rules and regulations. And another important thing is the timings of food. So we have given the option of breakfast, lunch, dinner in this way. Breakfast can be ideally ambali. Ambali, you can learn how to make ambali, ragi ambali, jonna ambali, and so on. Otherwise, even what is called chaldannam, all that fermented food, it has been described. Otherwise, only fruits, only breakfast. Idli, vada, dosha are not good for health for breakfast. Let me be very frank about it. Then coming to lunch, you can have a regular meal cooked in this manner. Cooker is not good for health. Aluminum cooker is dangerous. It will cause cancer. You should cook independently. And there's a procedure for cooking. These people give that in their videos. Back to Roots, one channel is there. I have also given some guidance. Dr. Surnarayana and I went to that place and learned all the procedures and given you the brief. So normal lunch with these desi rice varieties. Those who are eating millets can continue to eat millets. These desi rice varieties are equivalent to millets, sometimes better also, but otherwise they are equivalent. Millets are good. If you are already eating millets, continue that. But if you want to eat rice, eat only desi rice. Don't eat sona masoor. And remaining vegetables and all should be cow-based organic farming, and also the dal and other things. So this is what we have recommended. And of course, the evening meal should be finished before sunrise, ideally. Best is the only non-cooked food like fruits. That will keep your stomach very light. If you eat heavy dinners in the nights, you are sure to get all kinds of diseases. So now I have told you the entire picture. So if you have any questions on what I told you just now, you ask me right now, because after this I'll be going for the practical class where no questions will be asked. You just be doing practice on it. Any questions or doubts anybody has about what I told just now or any of these topics?
My name is Raj. Yeah.
Yes.
So rice and millets we can procure, and because it can be stored for long. But getting fruits and vegetables from the cow waste may be difficult. So
No,
in
they are also
Hyderabad,
available. They are the shops which are selling organic products. They are also selling fruits and vegetables. You don't have to bother.
maybe-
Yeah, they are there. They are slightly more expensive, but it depends on the shop. Some shops are not so expensive, maybe 50% more. Some shops are double the rates. But there's a very famous chain called 24-hour Mantra. That is an organic. Nowadays, whole world has gone organic. Even in other countries, organic food is very common. So there's nothing new I'm telling as such.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, any other questions? Yes. Feel free to get any clarification on any point which you like. I'm going to the lawn because we'll be doing in the open air, of course, you can do in a closed air or you can do in open air as per your choice. Or you can go to terrace.
Always ask questions by raising your hand so that we can sequence the questions. Otherwise, everybody will be talking. Okay? Please.
No, I'm in grass lawn. Grass lawns are very good for some of the yoga techniques like Sukshma, Surya Namaskara, and so on. Today is the birthday of Sun, our best friend, Sun. Why is called best friend? Mitra. Because he is available everywhere and anywhere. You go to any country in the world, the only one person or only one personality or entity who is available for you is Mitra. Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Kaga, Pusha, Hiranyagarbha, Marichi, Aditya, Arka, Savitru, Bhaskara. There are 12 names of our friend, best friend. Why is called best friend? Because without him, there is no life. Because of him, we are all existing, and he is available for us everywhere and anywhere, anytime. Now we will perform Surya Namaskaram because today is the birthday of Sun. And Surya Namaskaram is very famous and very popular. So I will teach you one mantra which you can use while you perform Surya Namaskaram. Surya Namaskaram has to be performed by turning east and preferably when the sunlight is falling on you. Actually, sunlight is there. If it is really there, only then it will fall on the body and it will cause a lot of benefit. If you simply do Surya Namaskaram inside a room, closed room, there is not much. Of course, the benefit will be there only for the exercise part, but the sunlight exposure will be missing. So we have to do the Surya Namaskaram or when the sunlight is falling on us, preferably, if you can manage that. It's not easy, of course. I am also trying to get sunlight on me. It's not there anywhere. So if the sunlight falls on the body, for the whole body, in early morning rising sun. Ujjantam Adityam Karmin Hanto. There is a statement in the Rig Veda that the rising sun will destroy all diseases and infections. The rising sunlight is the most powerful source of vitamin D. Ultraviolet rays, a little bit will be there. They are quite beneficial. And during that exposure of sunlight to the body, if there can be exposure early morning for 10 minutes or 20 minutes maximum, that will lead to a lot of benefits. It will lead to excellent health conditions. And most of the diseases coming out of vitamin D deficiency will be prevented and cured. Okay, I think finally I got one lawn where there is sunlight. So we all ready now for Surya Namaskaram. We start today by saluting Sun, who is our best friend. I'm turning towards Sun and my body is exposed to sunlight. So also your body. Of course, those who cannot get sunlight, I wish them good luck in future. Now, this is this tiny portion. I will first chant one important mantra of Sun, and after that I will do the Surya Namaskar. So you also should chant that mantra first before starting. Om Ram Hrim Hroom Hreem Hreim Rom Rom Ram Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Khaga Pusha Hiranyagarbha Marichi Aditya Arka Savitru Bhaskarebhyo Nama. So you chant this mantra and start doing the Surya Namaskar. Now I will be doing Surya Namaskaram. You know, so I'm sure all of you know Surya Namaskaram. Ours is what I'm going to do now is a full version, not a shortcut version. Most of the people will be doing some simple shortcut version, which is incorrect. So what I'm going to do now is a full version, which will be longer one with different, I think 12 postures in it. 1. 2. 3. 4. So this is just one Surya Namaskar, what I showed you just. So these 12 poses are there. And in these 12 poses, you will be getting the complete Surya Namaskara. The whole body is toned up. Normally you're doing shortcut, this is full Surya. Any doubts on this? It is there in the book also, asanas. Now it is compulsory you do Shavasana after Surya Namaskar. You can do it up to 12 times, depending on, I showed you only once. Now I'll be doing Shavasana.
You can raise your hand and ask questions. So somebody has raised the hand. Just a minute. All of you can go to Subhashana.
Until your breathing becomes deep, deep resting, relaxing completely. Deep breathing becomes naturally deep. That means you are relaxed. When you feel you are relaxed, you shift to your left side. Turn left. Then come back to center. Turn to the right. Come back to center. Feel the breathing going in and coming out into your body. Okay, now we'll be doing some asanas. When after finishing Shavasana, you have to, of course, Yoga Nidra I'm not teaching right now. We will teach some other time. But till then, you do some simple breathing awareness. Feel the breathing going in and coming out into the whole body. You feel energization of body. Deep breath, going, spreading, prana is spreading in the whole body. Oh, our first asana is Pavana Mukta asana. Lift your leg. Breathe out and touch the nose fully. Breathe in and John Shirasasana. They are all there in the book, same. Go for Vajrasana. And langot is essential for males. Tight underwear for everyone. You see the legs are in diamond cut like this. Shashankasana. Breathe out and bend forward till the head touches the ground. Sukta Vajrasana. Again, go for Shavasana. Turn to the left. Center. On the right. Center. Okay, up and go for Padmasana.
It is 7:50.
Okay. I'm coming to the end.
Right.
So
Okay.
we'll now go for pranayama and meditation.
Right.
We'll close at 8 o'clock. Go for pranayama 5 minutes. Inhale through left, exhale through right. Deep breathing left to right and right to left in Padmasana. You can see my Padmasana position here. Okay, finally we go for 5-minute meditation and Omkaram. Close your eyes and relax. Keep your fingers in Chin Mudra and relax. Take deep breath and do Om. Long Om Varam. Om. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. You bless the whole globe. Sarve, keep your imagine that you are blessing the whole globe. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukhamapya. Sarvastaratu Durgani. Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu. Sarvas Sadbuddhimapnotu. Sarvas Sarvatranandatu. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. Om Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Om Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Om Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have finished. You can rub your hands also. Yeah, we have finished our class. If there is any important question, you can ask me. Any question?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute. Raise your hand, and then talk. Please.
Yes, sir. I raised my hand, sir. Actually, there is no emoji in my iPad about this. This image is not there. That's why I kept this image.
Right.
Yeah. Can I speak, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Guruji, is this the way? Are we going to teach, or are we going to follow you and just do it ourselves, or are you going to give the instructions also?
No, were you able to do today with me, along with me?
Yeah, I was able to do, but it was little fast. Actually, I'm also a yoga instructor.
Which all items were fast or only particular item was?
All the asanas are very fast, sir. Could you please go a little slow so that we can follow you? Give
Slow
the
means
instruction
what?
like sit down.
Slow means what? You see, when I am doing the asana, it cannot be slow or fast. It is a process of doing, right?
Yes. Could you please give the instruction or else so
No,
that
no, that's what what you can do is you can see the video after the finishing,
okay.
so that tomorrow we'll be repeating again.
Okay.
So I may not repeat Surya Namaskara tomorrow,
Okay.
but asanas will be repeating again. We'll be adding new items. You see, we have many items to cover.
Yeah. And one more doubt, sir. In Surya Namaskara, we are not going to do all the traditional ones like Ashtanga. We are doing the Bhujanga and Ashwasanchalana, but we didn't do the Ashtanga and Adho.
No, our method. You see, every Guru Parampara has got a particular method.
Yes.
So our method is what I showed you today. It is there in the book also. I know what I showed was very fast. You can't learn directly from what I showed because there's no other way to show. If I stop in between, I cannot show.
Okay.
So if I talk, I cannot do. If I do, I cannot talk.
Okay.
You understand? So you can see the video repeatedly and learn for the next day. And also, book is also there. Surya Namaskara is very famous. Everybody knows.
Yeah. I've read your book also. Yesterday, I've gone through some of your pages, all
Yeah.
the asanas and all everything. So
Yeah.
okay. Okay. And
So general problem in all yoga sessions is that when I practice, I cannot talk. When I talk, I cannot practice.
okay.
That is a problem.
Could you please do one more thing, sir? Like once you talk and then show the asanas so that we can follow you step by step. Like how we have to go into the asanas.
No, I'm telling I'm telling while doing to what extent is possible. I mean, I can be more slower. Beyond that, I can't do anything because you have to revise. We'll be repeating anyway.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
By repetition, you will learn. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Prabhu Garu, a few of the asanas, what happened is that you were doing it and there was no instruction. So that's the reason I think they are feeling it is fast. So anyway, you are going to repeat, so it's not a problem.
No, another important thing is, see, in learning asanas, watching and repeating the same thing is the only way you can learn, because verbally you cannot explain so many things. So by looking at the bending back and bending forward, you do the same thing like blindly we can imitate. And breathing out, breathing in, I'm telling. So you can see the video after the class so that your doubts will be clarified. The purpose of recording, today's class will be recorded and kept in group, okay?
Okay.
So
Sir,
you have to see that.
Okay.
Guruji,
Yeah.
today you taught that Surya Namaskar in one round only. So we have to do 12 rounds. At what time?
No,
Before...
depends. No, 12 rounds is not compulsory. If you are very energetic, very young.
I used to do, sir. I used to do 1 at 8 also. Now the thing is, before 7 o'clock we have to do, or 6:30, or when to do that?
No,
Because
sunlight should fall on the body.
yeah,
That is after 6:30 only, sunrise is there.
now only it came for me.
So 6:30 to 7 is the best period.
Okay, sir.
It depends on the location and depends on the weather. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think now we will take questions after the Prarthana. Please bear in mind, please wait, because people will be leaving for offices. So, Babu Garu, we'll take the questions after the Prarthana.
Okay, now we will go for Prarthana. Venkatnarayan garu, please.
Namaskar. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantan Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Lokas Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanya Pruthivi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Kshobarahito Brahmanas Santu Nirbhayaha Aputra Putrinas Santu Putrinas Santu Pautrinaha अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद ధర్మం చర స్వాధ్యాయాన్ మా ప్రమదః సర్వే భవంతు సుఖినః సర్వే సంతు నిరామయాః సర్వే భద్రాణి పశ్యంతు మా కశ్చిత్ దుఃఖభాగ్ భవేత్. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం పూర్ణమదః పూర్ణమిదం పూర్ణాత్ పూర్ణముదచ్యతే పూర్ణస్య పూర్ణమాదాయ పూర్ణమేవావశిష్యతే. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. సర్వే జనా సుఖినో భవంతు. స్వస్తి.
స్వస్తి. ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. Now I will go for Janaganmana. All of you please rise and then sing along with Challa Chittibabu garu.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय हिंद.
Okay, now let us go ahead, continue with question answers.
నమస్తే అండి.
గౌరీ యా గంటా
గౌరీ
గౌరీ
సార్.
చెప్పండి
సార్ నా పేరు గౌరీశ్వరరావు అండి. షుగర్ కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటే ముఖ్యంగా ఏ రైస్ తింటే బాగుంటుంది?
వినపడలేదు క్లియర్. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి.
షుగర్ కంట్రోల్ చేయాలనుకుంటే ముఖ్యంగా ఏ రైస్ తింటే బాగుంటుందండి? సోనా మసూరి తినొద్దు అంటున్నారు కదా.
అవును, మీకు అందులో లిస్ట్ ఇచ్చాను చూడండి. ఒక నోట్ పెట్టాం కదా, కెప్ట్ నోట్. ఆ నోట్ లో అన్ని ఇచ్చామంటే ఇప్పుడు దేశీ రైస్ లో నవారా అని ఒకటి ఉంది, ఎర్రగా ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే సార్.
అది మీకు ఎమరాల్డ్ షాప్ లో దొరుకుతుంది హైదరాబాద్ లో. అయితే ఎక్కడున్నారు మీరు?
నేను దుబాయ్లో ఉంటున్నానండి.
ఓకే, యూ కెన్ గెట్ ఇట్ త్రూ అమెజాన్ ఆల్సో. నవారా.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్.
You have to soak it previous night and next morning you have to cook.
Okay.
We have given all the details in that note.
Okay sir. Okay sir. I will check. నేను చూస్తాను. నమస్తే.
Okay, I think there are some more people who wanted to
Yeah, please go ahead.
ask questions. They have raised the hand and then I think now they have gone.
Okay, fine. It's okay. We'll see tomorrow.
Maybe, yeah.
Smita.
స్మిత.
Right.
అయితే అంటే ఇవాళ కొన్ని పోస్టర్స్ సరిగ్గా కనిపించలేదు చేసినప్పుడు. అంటే ఇంతకు ముందు అడిగిన వాళ్ళది సిమిలర్ క్వశ్చన్ నాది కూడా. ఎవరైనా ఉంటే యాక్చువల్లీ ఇవాళ చేసినవి సెపరేట్ గా క్లియర్ గా రికార్డ్ చేసి పెట్టడం అవుతుందా ఇవాళ చేసిన ఆసనాలు?
రికార్డ్ పెడతాం కదా ఇప్పుడు, మీకు తెలీదా?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇది రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనం అయిన సెషన్ రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది, కానీ ఉన్న సెషన్ లో కొన్ని క్లియర్ గా కనిపించలేదు. అవి సెపరేట్ గా ఎవరైనా పట్టుకుని క్లియర్ గా రికార్డ్ చేసి
రోజు మళ్ళా చేస్తాం కదా.
సరే అయితే ఓకే.
అంటే సూర్య నమస్కారం మళ్ళా చేయకపోవచ్చు, ఆసనాలన్నీ మళ్ళా చేస్తాం.
సరే, అంతేనా?
రోజు రికార్డింగ్ ఉంటుంది, మీరు రికార్డింగ్ ఎన్నిసార్లు చూసుకోవచ్చు.
అవునవును.
అండ్ మళ్ళా చేస్తుంటాం, పాత కూడా మళ్ళా చేస్తుంటాం.
సరే, రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Anyone else?
Okay, if nobody.
Okay, Lalita garu is there. Yeah, unmute చేసుకోండి. మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి, మీ మాట వినపడట్లేదు. లలిత గారు, కుందే లలిత గారు చెప్పండి.
ఇది కాలు ఆపరేషన్ అయింది, సూర్య నమస్కారాలు అవి చేయడం రాదు.
వదిలేయండి, రాకపోతే వదిలేయడమే. ఇంకా
ప్రాణాయామం అవైతే చేస్తాను అంతే.
అదే ఏవి చేత అయితే అవే చేయాలి. నొప్పి లేకుండా ఏది చేత అయితే అది.
ఓకేనండి. అదే మరి అది కంపల్సరీ అంటే అది
అది కంపల్సరీ అంటే అందరికి కాదు, అంటే మనిషిని బట్టి. సో
ఓకే.
ఏది చేత అవుతే నొప్పి లేకుండా అవే చేయాలి.
సరేనండి, మంచిది. అదే అడుగుదామని.
Okay.
ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు.
Okay, now shall we close?
If there are no questions and people late raisers who want to raise the question, hands. Okay. If there are no questions, you can close.
Okay, Prabhu garu, thank you.
Right.
Tomorrow we'll meet again. Thank you so much.